Hey, Shalom, Most High in Christ bless, man. You got Captain Ben Zion here, man, with another episode of What Christianity Never Taught You, all right? What Christianity never taught you, and that is about thanksgiving. Not Thanksgiving, but thanksgiving, all right? So it went from Thanksgiving to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving. I just put it like that. Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving, man. So, hey, we're going to go through the scriptures today to show you that Thanksgiving is evil. There's no coincidence it comes right after what? Halloween, right? It's the next holiday after Halloween, man. Thanksgiving is just as evil as Halloween. But, you know, you got our people, especially black folks, you know, you tell them it's evil, they be like, no, that's not what I celebrated for. That's not what it's about to me. It's about coming together. It's about family time. It's about this. It's about preparing for Christmas. They just give you another wicked excuse on why they celebrate it. Don't get me wrong. Hey, we used to celebrate it. Matter of fact, give me that. Let me open up right quick. And what's that? Is it Titus 3:3? We were one time foolish, or is that 1 Timothy? Which one is it? All right, Titus, read that.
The book of Titus, chapter 3 and verse 3.
Listen.
For we ourselves also were sometimes foolish.
See, we ourselves, man, we were sometimes foolish. We was caught up in Christianity. All right. Christianity, we're going to show you, is a bloody religion. It's a demonic religion. All right. And we ourselves one time was caught up in this. Come on.
Disobedient.
And we were disobedient to the word of God because we was ignorant of the word of God. Come on.
Deceived.
All right. We was deceived by who? Our parents, our grandparents. All right. The so-called white man, the school system. All right. The church, the religious system. We was once deceived. Come on.
Serving diverse lusts.
All right. We were serving diverse lusts, different lusts. We lusted for the chitlins. We lusted for the ham hocks. We lusted for the turnip greens, the mustard greens, green beans, chicken, tomatoes, hog, dogs. You know, the song, the woman saying, this is what we were lusting after. Okay. Come on.
Serving diverse lusts and pleasures.
All right, and pleasures. We was loving to eat on this day right here. We called it Thanksgiving, but it's actually Thanksgiving, okay? So I want y'all to understand that we're going to go into the origins of some of the acts that was committed on Thanksgiving because your Christian church, Christianity would never teach you this. Why? Because it's set up on white supremacy. White supremacy is set up to do what? To keep you destroyed, to keep you lost, to keep you deceived, and to keep you financially broke, all right, and keep them financially rich, all right, to keep them on top and to keep you on the bottom, all right. So we once was one time foolish. So, hey, let's pull up an article right quick. Let's pull up an article. Let's go with Thanksgiving and genocide. Thanksgiving and genocide. Let's read about it, all right. Christianity has never taught you this. Come on.
Thanksgiving and genocide. The manifest destiny of Satan.
The manifest destiny of who?
Satan.
Is the so-called white man. All right. Even they know that. And we didn't write this article. Come on.
Thanksgiving is a time of heartwarming scenes of European pilgrims having friendly meals with the native peoples of America.
Why does it say that? Because that's what you usually see. That's what they taught you in school. It was all a friendly dinner. It was a friendly feast of the Europeans. When you see Europeans, it's talking about the so-called white man. All right, come on.
Christianity had at last made its way to the Americas.
All right, when the white man came over here, he bought Christianity. Before, Christianity was not in the Western Hemisphere until the white man bought it from Europe. All right, bought it from Rome, bought it from Greece. All right, they came over here with Christianity. All right, come on.
But what would come next wouldn't be the good news of the gospel.
It says, but what would come next wouldn't be the good news of the gospel. All right, so when they got here, you know, they what it's saying is that they was Christians, they were so-called Christians, but what come next, it wasn't the good news of Jesus like they like to preach today. Come on.
The good news of the gospel, Jesus Christ and his kingdom.
And what that wasn't what was next. All right, this is what the article said. Come on.
Over the next 400 years.
Now it's a 400-year span. Come on.
America would experience the longest and most devastating genocide.
The most devastating genocide. That's the killing off of a people, man. Come on.
the world has ever seen.
The world has ever seen. It didn't say nothing about the Jewish Holocaust. It's talking about when the white man came to this side of the world. It said what? It's the most devastating genocide the world has ever seen. Come on.
All in the name of God.
All in the name of God. Now, hey, let's take that down. We're going to come back to this article. I want to pull a scripture right quick. Let's go to the book of Psalms right quick. Give me 55 verse 20. Because what we are reading is biblical, that what these people have done, they was going to do, and they're still doing it to today. All right, let's read about it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 20.
Uh-huh.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
All right, so he had put forth his hand as such that be at peace with them. Because when they came over, our people, they was peaceful. All right, the northern kingdom that was over here, they was peaceful. All right, with the white man. Come on.
He hath broken his covenant.
And that's what they have to do when you be at peace with them. They break their covenant. They act like they're your friend. They'll break their promise that they made with you. Come on.
The words of his mouth,
and the words of his mouth, come on,
were smoother than butter.
All right, the words of this so-called white man's mouth was smoother than butter. He knew how to talk his way into getting things. All right. But he knew how to bring certain things from Europe and stuff like that, and he would what you call bribe the Indians. He would bribe them, right? His words were smoother than butter. Come on.
But war was in his heart.
But war was in his heart. War was in his mind. All right. He would give them gifts. He would give them all type of stuff that he would bring back from Europe. All right. And what was war in his mind? It was what? To take the land. That's what he had. And we're going to bring that out in some of these books. We're going to show you that when the conquistadors, the Spaniards, when they came on this side of the earth, they thought they was in heaven. They never seen such a beautiful place. And we're going to read about that in the scriptures as well. All right, come on. Was that it?
His words were softer than oil.
All right, his words were softer than oil. He knew how to speak. He was very delicate in his speech when he dealt with the Native Americans that was here. All right, come on.
Yet were they drawn swords.
Yes, were they drawn swords. Meaning it was war all the time in his mind when he came to dealing with the Native American Indians that was here. Christianity is not going to teach you this, all right? You're going to continue to celebrate Thanksgiving, all right? And you're going to get put to death, all right, if you continue to celebrate the genocide of the Israelites, all right? Now go back to the article, please.
The unmatched brutality to the natives by the hands of Christians is a part of history that often goes untold.
All right, read that again.
The unmatched brutality to the natives by the hands.
It says the unmatched brutality. The unmatched brutality, it says by to the natives, meaning the Native American Indians, the northern kingdom that was here, meaning Gad, Reuben, even Issachar, even Zebulun, Asher, the tribes that had came over here, all right?
By the hands of the Christians.
By the hands of the damn white man. Come on.
Is a part of history that often goes untold.
This is why the name of this segment, this is what Christianity would not teach you. All right, but we're going to talk about it and we're going to teach you today. Come on.
And it's covered up by the patriotic red, white, and blue.
And that's the American flag. It's covered up by the patriot. We didn't write this article. It's covered up by the patriotic red, white, and blue, meaning the American systematic way of teaching. America's democracy. Come on.
The extermination of natives started with Christopher Columbus' arrival in San Salvador in 1492.
All right, they said that's when it started, but I believe it started before, probably a little bit before that. Christopher Columbus. You had America Vespucci. You had Hernando Cortez, whatever their names are. Y'all know the Spaniards. They taught that in school, but they never taught of the heinous crimes that they committed against the people to gain the land. All right, come on.
Later, European Christian invaders systematically murdered.
They did what?
Systematically murdered.
They systematically murdered, just like they do today. They systematically murder. They still systematically murdering us today. Right. All right, come on.
Additional Aboriginal people.
All right, come on.
From the Canadian Arctic to South America.
They said from Canada all the way to south to Brazil to Peru, all the way to the bottom. All right.
They use warfare.
They use what?
Warfare.
They use warfare. Come on.
Massacres.
Massacres. They went in and just killed villages of people. Come on.
Death marches.
Death marches. Come on.
Forced relocation to barren lands. Destruction.
So they made them leave their good lands and they forced them to a barren land, meaning it wasn't good, like how they some of the most beautiful lands in America. That's why they came over here and they took this. They seen how beautiful it was. Now they go and they go to the vacation in it. Cancun and they go out to Nevada and they go out to the Smoky Mountains, the Appalachian Mountains. They go out to all these beautiful sites now, and they push them out of the land and push them into, as like Bishop Yawasop say, they push them into the bathroom. It's like they come take over your house and make you live in the bathroom with doo-doo and piss all in the toilet. Come on.
Destruction of their food supply.
And they destroyed the food supply. We got to pull that up. We got to see how many buffaloes they killed. They killed millions of their buffaloes and took the hides of their buffaloes and made them own self clothes. All right? They killed the buffaloes. They ran them off the cliffs. They ran them off into the canyons and stuff and killed them. Come on.
And poisoning.
And then poisoning them. They gave them, blankets with smallpox. All right? That's called genocide on one people, man. This is crazy. Christianity never teach you about this. All right? So we're going to talk about it today. Come on, keep reading. This stuff is getting good. Come on.
Oppression continued into the 20th century through actions by governments and religious organizations.
All right. It says by the actions of governments. The white man, he done formed a government and religious organization called Christianity. Come on.
Which systematically destroyed native culture and religious heritage.
So it's telling you right now that the U.S. government and the religious system is what? They systematically aim to destroy the Native American culture and their religious heritage, which was the teachings and the keepings of God's laws. Okay, come on.
One present-day byproduct of this oppression is suicide. Today, Canadian natives have the highest suicide rate of any identifiable population group in the world.
You hear that? The people have been so beat down and so mentally and socially and economically depressed that they are killing themselves. And somebody got to pay for that. This is what the church ain't going to tell you. These people got to pay for the blood that they have shed. Come on.
Native Americans are not far behind.
All right.
How could those who claim to worship and follow Jesus be responsible for such incredible satanic evil?
All right. In the Native Canada, I'm telling you, those were I'm telling you, on this whole side, it was occupied by Israelites, okay, by the 10 tribes. All right, so let's take that off the screen. Now let's get into some scriptures. Let's go to 2nd Esdras chapter 13 and verse 40 right quick. 2nd Esdras chapter 13 and verse 40. Let's talk about who was on this side of the planet. Come on.
2nd Esdras chapter 13 and verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king.
All right, come on.
Whom Salmanassar the king of Assyria led away captive.
Okay.
And he carried them over the waters.
All right.
And so came they into another land.
So we came into another land. Come on.
But they took this counsel among themselves.
All right, so they talked among themselves.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
They said they was going to leave the multitude. They was going to leave the multitude of the heathen. They wanted to get away from the damn the heathens over there. Come on.
And go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
They said we got to get out of here, and they want to go where never mankind dwelt. Come on.
That they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them.
So the Most High did a miracle just like he always do. He going to do a miracle again. He going to show signs again and wonders as he's doing today. All right. And he did what? He showed favor to them. Come on.
And held still the flood.
He had still the waters. He made the waters to calm down. Come on.
Till they were passed over.
Until they got to where they was going. Come on.
For through that country there was a great way to go.
Because it was a long journey for our people. Come on.
Namely, a year and a half.
Namely, a year and a half, y'all, to get from that part of the earth to this side. Okay, come on.
And the same region is called Asaph.
And the same region is called Asaph. Look up the word Asaph. All right, because Christianity won't teach you this. Look up the word Asaph and give me the correct definition right quick for the people that may be looking and tuned in and taking notes and may think that we don't know what we're talking about. So the 10 tribes, all right, they wanted to go to a country where never mankind dwell. The Most High pulled a miracle off. He held the water still for them. They got to this land called Asaph. All right, let's see what Asaph means. The first paragraph.
Asaph. The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses until the times of restoration.
All right, so that was, read it again.
The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man.
All right, so we're reading about Asaph. All right, come on.
In which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell.
All right, the 10 tribes of Israel, the northern kingdom, they came over here to dwell. Come on.
Observing the laws of Moses.
And they did. They observed the laws of Moses. They was keeping the Sabbath day. They was wearing fringes. They was keeping the laws of Moses. Come on.
Until the time of the restoration.
All right, until the time of the restoration. Come on.
According to 4th Ezra, 8th chapter, 45. Columbus identified America with this land.
All right, Columbus even identified America with Austria, just to show you that these were Israelites that was over here. All right, and that Columbus them done this thing too. All right, so, all right, let's back out of that. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Did we finish Ezra's?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go to Deuteronomy 33. Deuteronomy 33, and we're going to go with verse 1, then we're going to go down to 20.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33 and verse 1.
All right, just to prove that we are these people that was here. Come on.
And this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of God, blessed the children of Israel before his death.
All right, so this was the blessing that he got. Give me verse 20.
Verse 20. And of Gad, he said.
And of Gad. Gad is the so-called Native Americans that was here. Come on.
Blessed be he that enlargeth Gad.
I said, blessed be he that enlargeth Gad. Come on.
He dwelleth as a lion.
He dwelleth as a lion, meaning he was fierce. Okay, come on.
And teareth the arm with the crown of the head.
All right, and teareth the arm with the crown of the head. When it means tear the arm, meaning that they had something, they would cut each other's flesh, and they would make themselves blood brothers. Is that what they call it? They would cut each other's hand, and they would mingle each other's blood. All right? They will mingle each other's blood. Come on. And what?
With the crown of the head.
With the crown of the head. And give me a Native American, what you call it, a crown?
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Give me an image of it right quick. Right there. All right. Now read the scripture again.
Deuteronomy chapter 33 and verse 20. And of Gad he said, blessed be he that enlargeth Gad. He dwelleth as a lion, and teareth the arm with the crown of the head.
And with the crown of the head. That's what that was the Northern Kingdom's crown. All right. You see it. You have any more pictures? Go to some more pictures right quick. Yeah, that's a crown. All right, come on.
And he provided the first part of himself, because there in a portion of the lawgiver was he seated. And he came with the heads of the people. He executed the justice of the Lord and his judgments with Israel.
All right. So let's go from there. Give me 1 Chronicles 12 and 8. 1 Chronicles 12 and 8. Come on.
This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 12 and verse 8. And of the Gadites.
Another Gadites, that's the northern, the Native Americans, all right? The North American Indians. Come on.
There separated themselves unto David and to the hold to the wilderness men of might.
All right, so these the Gadites, they was men of might. Come on.
And men of war
And they
fit.
was men of war. What?
Fit for the battle.
They was fit for the battle. They was always in shape. They was fit for the battle. That's why the North American Indians, they were the last tribes to be conquered. All right, they were the last tribes to be conquered, and the white man had to get help. All right, from even from the Negroes, from the so-called Negroes to conquer them. All right, come on.
That could handle shield and buckler.
All right, they was good with the shield and buckler. All right, come on.
Whose faces were like the faces of lions.
All right, do you got any pictures with them with their face painted? Indians with their face painted. Let me get that, because their face was like lions and they was fierce. Come on.
And were as swift as the roes upon the mountains.
And they was real fast. All right, they was in shape and they was real fast. They ran like deer. Yeah, give me that one right there. Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, their face was like lions. Go to another one. All right, go to some more. All right, read the scripture again.
1 Chronicles chapter 12 and verse 8. And of the Gadites there separated themselves unto David, and to the hold to the wilderness men of might, and men of war fit for the battle.
Okay.
That could handle shield and buckler.
They was warriors. Come on.
Whose faces were like the faces of lions. And were as swift as the roes upon the mountains.
All right. So if y'all even look at these Western movies, they still got out like Bonanza, what's that, Wagon Trail, what's that, Gunsmoke, The Rifleman. They still, you look at them movies, you see them fighting the Indians, and you see the racism the white man has against the Indians back then too. You look at Gunsmoke, they don't want nothing to do with no engine. That's what they call them, engines. But yeah, we are these people. All right, they was hated just like we hated today. All right, was that it?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's go back to some of the articles. Let's go into some of the books right quick. Let's go into some of the books that we have. All right. So we're gonna go into the book, The Origins of the American Indians by Lee E. Huddleston. All right. So hey, read that first paragraph right quick.
Chapter 1. Nor are they idolaters. Vespucci also observed that the Indians of Brazil were ignorant of religion.
All right, so Vespucci, it's talking about America Vespucci, and he was what?
Observed that the Indians of Brazil were ignorant of religion.
Meaning they were not Christians when they got here. All right, when America Vespucci got here, Christianity was not here, as we brought out earlier. All right, Christianity was new to this side of the world. Come on.
The belief that the Indians were inferior to Europeans no doubt predominated. After all, the Indians did not live according to Christian ideas.
Did y'all hear that? The Indians didn't live according to the white man's ideas. They followed the laws of Moses, all right? They followed the Bible. That's what they did. Understand that, all right? Come on.
Yet, many writers specifically affirm their belief that the Indians were descendants of Noah.
All right, so they knew that Indians were descendants of Noah. Come on.
And as such, must be capable of reason, though this fact might be obscured by their idolatrous practices. Most writers believe,
because when they came over here, we had fell into idolatry. While the Northern Kingdom was here, come on, had idolatrous practices. Come on.
Most writers believe the Indians could become Christians.
They said, hey, we can convert them. All right, come on.
Such a belief was also implicit in the missionizing activities of the church.
All right, meaning they was killing them and they was forcing them to what? Become Christians. Come on.
And in the decree of Clement VII in 1530, authorizing the use of force in converting the natives.
All right, and using the what?
Force.
All right, so they forced them to become Christians because they said that they was ignorant of religion. So they said, you know what? We're going to make them become Christians. They forced them to become Christians. Come on.
Paul III made it explicit in his bull Sublimis Deus of 1537, which states that the Indians are truly men and are not only capable of understanding the Catholic faith, but desire exceedingly to receive it.
All right. Now you're talking about they desired. They did not desire. They was forced upon them after they done seen their family members get killed. They done seen their caciques, they chiefs and their kings, all right, and get killed. Then they started consent to it. All right. That's what they did. All right. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15 right quick. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. This was all part of the curse. See, when they came to this side of the earth to keep God's laws and they fell into idolatry, the curse still followed them. They could not escape the curses of God by coming to this side of the earth, all right, by coming to the Western Hemisphere. When you break God's laws, statutes, and commandments, God don't care where you at. If he told Moses to tell you not to do certain things, he don't care where you at. He going to bring these curses upon you. Now read Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Come on.
But it shall come to pass,
Meaning in the future, come on.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
It don't matter where you at. If you don't listen to God, if you on the planet Earth, come on.
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All right, so all the curses was going to come upon the Israelites and overtake them. Come on. Give me verse 64.
Verse 64.
Because we just read that they was forced, all right, to become Catholic, all right? And that's why, a lot of these Northern Kingdom, these tribes, like you got Issachar, which are the so-called Mexicans. You got Zebulun. You got Naphtali. You got Manasseh, which are the Cubans. You got Ephraim, which are the Puerto Ricans. And these people, they practice the Catholic faith to this day, and they believe in it. Virgin Mother Mary and all that, this idolatry stuff today. All right, come on, read
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
All right, so the Lord was going to scatter us among all people. All right, this is why they ended up over here. All right, they ended up on this side of the earth. All right, the Lord was going to scatter us. Come on.
And there,
when you got to where you was going, come on,
thou shalt serve other gods.
that we was going to learn to serve other gods. We was going to be forced to serve other gods. Come on.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
All right, we didn't know about no other gods. We didn't know about the gods that the Catholic God, the Catholicism God, the white Jesus, Mother Mary, all this stuff. We didn't know nothing about this. Come on.
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone. In this case, it was the wood. It was the wood. All right. That they were serving, which is Christianity, which is Catholicism, which is the Catholic doctrine. Okay. All right. Now let's go. Since we're in Deuteronomy 28, give me verse 30 right quick.
Verse 30.
Because this all happened to the northern kingdom of Israel. Come on.
Thou shalt betroth a wife.
All right, they was going to betroth wives. You can best believe when Vespucci and the rest of them got over here, they seen how beautiful the Native Americans are. You know they are some beautiful people. If you look, we are the most beautiful people God created. Whether it's from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, or if it's from Ephraim all the way down to Naphtali. We are the most beautiful people. And guess what? The white man is the most lustful, the most evil, demonic man. You know he sit up there and raped our women and killed them. All right? Done all type of atrocities to these women to this day. We'll read it again.
Thou shalt betroth a wife.
See, Christianity ain't gonna tell you this stuff. That the Israelites was going to be promised to marry a woman. Come on.
And another man shall lie with her.
But the white man was gonna come and lay down with her. They done it to us during the during slavery. If you look at the movies like The Butler and stuff like that, in different slave movies, we got slave master come in and sleep with your wife at his own will. That was a curse, and there wasn't nothing you can do about it unless you wanted to die. Come on.
Thou shalt build an house.
The Bible said that you was going to build a house that just like they do today. You got the Native Americans, you got the Puerto Ricans, you got the especially Issachar, which is so-called Mexicans. They building houses like crazy all throughout America right now. They building houses. If you go to a job site anywhere in America, you're not going to find a job site full of white men. You're not going to find a job site full of women, white women, black women. You're not going to find a job site full of Negroes, which would be African-American members, African-Americans, right? You're going to find that job site full of Hispanics, all right? Are they the only ones that know how to build houses? No. But God said for your curse and for your disobedience that you was what?
Thou shalt build an house.
But you're going to build these $1 million houses, these hundreds of $1,000 houses. Come on.
And thou shalt not dwell therein.
But you're gonna go right back to the trailer park. You're going to go right back to the hood. You're going to go right back to your Hispanic hood. You're going to go right back to your hotel room, stacked up on top of each other. All right? That's a curse according to the Bible. This is how we know that the northern kingdom of Israel was on this side of the earth. Come on.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard.
All right, you was going to plant vineyards. Okay, come on.
And shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
You're not even going to own your own. You know, they love to get drunk. They love to drink their wine. They love to drink Coronas. They love to get. You're not gonna own none of that. You're not gonna own your vineyards. Okay, come on.
Verse 31. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes.
This is how we know that these are the Native American Indians. The oxes, all right, they're bulls, they buffaloes, all the cattle was slain before their eyes. Come on.
And thou shalt not eat thereof.
And they was not able to eat of their own meat, from their own animals. Okay, come on.
Thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face.
Right. The white man, when he came and seen the horses, the donkeys, all that, they took it. Just look at the cowboy movies. You see the horses running around, the white man rounding them up. Just look at it like it's theirs. That's what they do. Come on.
And shalt not be restored to thee.
And you still ain't got it back to this day. It has not. Your 40 acres and the mule, Negro, your 40 acres and the mule has not been restored to the so-called African Americans or the Hispanics. All right? It hasn't been restored. All right? So the Bible says that. I didn't say that. Come on.
Thy sheep shall be given unto thine enemies.
All right? Your sheep, meaning your cattle and stuff like that. Because sheep is a form of a cattle. It was going to be given into your enemies. Come on.
And thou shalt have none to rescue them.
And thou shalt have none to rescue them. You still ain't got your cattle back to this day. You're still not producing your own milk. All right? And if you do, you got to pay taxes on it. You're not producing your own slaughterhouses where your meat, you can cook and cut your own meat and stuff. I'm talking about on a big scale. I'm talking about on a enormous scale of reproduction to society. You're not doing it. Why? Because the Bible said what?
Thy sheep shall be given unto thine enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them.
Because no one can rescue it. All right? It's not going to be restored unto you. Give me verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
And just like we are serving our enemies as African Americans, the Hispanics today are serving their enemies as well. And, a lot of these Hispanics too, and Native Americans as well, they think they white. You got the $5 Indians that came along. Give me that article. You got the $5 Indians, these fake Indians. You know what I'm saying? And they got these people thinking that they white, just like the Hispanics and especially Puerto Ricans. They think they white. All right? They don't understand. Well, some of them are because of the conquistadors or the Spaniards or whatnot. But a vast majority of them, their fathers are from the tribes of Israel. All right? Come on.
What is a $5 Indian?
So when you got to remember this stuff. When you see you'll see a white man. He a damn redneck, got a damn rebel flag in the damn car, and on the front of his truck, on his jacket, on his motorcycle patch. And you ask him, he'll say he's a damn Cherokee Indian. Man, you the damn devil. You a $5 Indian. Come on.
It may be fashionable to play Indian now, but it was also trendy 125 years ago.
They say it's probably cool now. They can welcome and say, you know what? Hey, I'm an Indian. If they would have said that stuff a long time ago, hell, the damn Cowboys would have killed them. They hated the Indians. They hate them. Come on.
But it was also trendy 125 years ago when people paid $5 a piece for falsified documents.
You hear that? When white people came over here, all right, they paid $5 a piece for a false document. Come on.
Declaring them natives on the Dawes Rolls.
All right, declaring them natives on the Dawes Rolls. Why? Because they got money. They got money. All right, so they would pay $5 to become a $5 Indian. So you got a lot of damn white people walking around here right now talking about they are Indians. And they got these damn fellas and dream catchers all in their car and all in their damn yard and everything. They walking around and, you know, got fringes on and everything. Talking about they a $5 Indian because they got their hair in a ponytail. For real, it's crazy. Got feathers and stuff all in their damn hair. They are $5 Indians, meaning they are fake. Come on, read.
These so-called $5 Indians paid government agents under the table in order to reap the benefits that came with having Indian blood.
Right. So to have Indian, when they started coming over here, it was benefits. I wish I had the article. I read it once before on how much money that they was getting to be a $5 Indian. I think they was giving them like grants, like $500. They was giving them grants, man. Was giving them a jump start from coming from Europe to over here. All right. What's that? What's it? All right, pull it. Read that right there.
How much money do you get for being Cherokee Indian? A Cherokee born today would stand to receive at least $168,000 when he or she turns 18.
Hey, man, I'm an Indian. Hey, I'm Gad, man. Yeah. I'm Gad. I ain't Judah no more. My name been saying Gad, man. They need to give my money. $168,000. I need that. I need that, man. What that nigga? You got $5? We go sign up. Hey, come on, read, bro.
The tribe pays for financial training classes for both high school students and adults. It is not a requirement that tribal members drawing checks live on the reservation, though approximately 10,000 do. What life is like on an Indian reservation?
Let's keep reading it because it's going to go into the curses. I bet you I ain't never read this article day in my life, but let's read it. Come on.
Throughout the reservation, the diabetes rate is 800% higher than the national average, with an average life expectancy of approximately 50 years old.
Whoa, hey, just stop right there. So let's go to Deuteronomy 28. I knew some curses were going to come up. I knew it. On these reservations, curses was going to come. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
All right, curses was going to come upon the Israelites. Come on.
And overtake thee.
And overtake thee. Give me verse 61.
Verse 61.
Because they said, man, look, they said throughout the reservation, diabetes, all right, rate is 800% higher than the national average, with an average life expectancy of approximately 50 years old, man. Damn. Come on. That's how you know we the same people. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague, which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
All right. So, hey, that's a plague right there. Diabetes. That's a plague that the Most High was going to bring upon us. All right. Until we be destroyed. Come on.
Verse 62. And ye shall be left few in number.
And they was going to be left few in number. They dying at the age of 50 years old. All right? They're not living to be very long anymore. Not a lot of them. Not all of them. All right? Come on.
Whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of the Lord thy God.
Yeah, say there was the stars of heaven. There was so many of them over here, but guess what? Now they started to die off from the white man killing them and from the diseases. They got over here and got on their high horse. They fell into idolatry. The Most High sent the white man over here to whoop their ass. Just like when we fell into idolatry in the western coasts of Africa or wherever we was at, he sent the white man to whoop our ass. All right? They did not get away. All right? So this is what the Christian church would not tell you about Thanksgiving, that what the sitting down at the table with the Pilgrims and the Indians. You got to think this is what Thanksgiving was about in school. You know what I'm saying? They cannot deny it. When we was in school, they taught us about the Pilgrims and the Indians. All right, the Pilgrims was the so-called Europeans, the so-called white man who came over here and what made peace treaties with the Indians, then turned around and killed them. That's what he did. All right, broke over what 200 and some peace treaties, 2,000. It's a whole lot of them. He never kept his promise, just like he don't do today. All right, so with that, let's go. Let's go back to some articles. Give me another book. He was talking about the doll rose. What's up with the doll rose? Yes, this is what Christianity will not tell you. All right, Christianity will not tell you. This is a book called Black Indians. All right, Black Indians. All right. All right, this is a book called Black Indians by William Loren Katz. All right, this is a good book to read. All right, so go out and hey, get this book and read it. Hey, now let's go inside the book. All right, first go back to the picture. I believe that picture's inside the book right there. No, go over right there. All right, pull that up. You see this beautiful sister right here with the fringes on? This is a Black Indian. All right, just let you know that all the Indians don't they don't have the same skin texture, color, complexion. Now, that's the word I'm looking for. They don't have the same complexion. Some of them dark, some of them light, just like the so-called Negroes, just like some of the Puerto Ricans, just like some of the Mexicans. All right, which is Ephraim and Issachar. All right, just like some of the Cuban. You go to Cuba, go to Cuba over there, the tribe of Manasseh. Some of them darker than some of the Negroes over here, speaking Spanish. All right, Zebulon, Simeon, Asher. This is a beautiful black sister. She's a Native American Indian. All right, she's a Black Indian. I pull up some more Black Indians right quick before we get in the book, since we're talking about Black Indians. See, the Christian church don't tell you this stuff. That's another beautiful sister. A Black Indian. All right, look how long and beautiful her hair is. Come on. Another picture. All right, look at this little sister. Beautiful Black Indian. Yep, come on, give me something else. That was all the pictures? No, huh? All right. Beautiful Black Indians. Come on. All right, so let's go into the book. Let's read about, what's that, the Doll Rose?
The Dolls Act, yes, sir.
The Dolls Act. Let's read about the Dolls Act, all right? All right, read that right there. The Dolls Act. Go ahead.
The Dolls Act of 1887, also known as the General Allotment Act or the Dolls Severalty Act of 1887, authorized the President of the United States to survey Native American tribal land and divide it into allotments for the individual Native Americans.
All right, so this is where they come and took the land, and then you're going to put them in the bathroom. And they made a list, and they kept up with all of the Native American Indians, all right? And this is how they got their money, all right? This is how they get their casinos. All this stuff they got today, they are as part of the Dolls Act, all right? They traced their bloodline until the white man came and defiled the bloodline for $5 and said that they was it's crazy. But come on. Let's read it out the book. All right, let's read out of the book.
Black Indians, page 208. In 1887, Congressman Charles Dawes' General Allotment Act, also called the Dawes Act, passed Congress to civilize, Christianize, and reform savages. Indians.
Oh, no, hold on. Read that again. Read that part again.
The Dawes Act passed Congress to civilize.
To do what?
Civilize.
That sounds like Willie Lynch. They always think that we're uncivilized people when you're not white and you ain't precious and you're not going by worshiping their white Jesus a damn Mary. They feel like they gotta make you civilized. Come on.
Christianize.
And they want to Christianize you. All right. They want to make you force you to worship white Jesus. Come on.
And reform savages.
All right. Reform savages. Come on.
Indians, Dawes said, had to learn selfishness.
Did you hear that? Come on.
And this meant cultivate the ground.
All right. They had to cultivate the ground. They had to do hard labor. Come on.
Live in houses, ride in Studebaker wagons, send children to school, drink whiskey, and own property. Congress struck a lethal blow at centuries of Native American identity, philosophy, religion, culture, and community.
Was that it on that?
No, sir.
Come on.
The Dawes Act also ordered the largest American property transfer in history on the claim Native Americans could not take care of their land.
Did you hear that? So this is what the white man always do. He speaks smooth words. He came over here now. He come over with an act saying that they were not taking care of the land. They can do it better. And this is what the white man do. This is what these people got to pay. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to pull out some scriptures here in a minute. It's going to tell you these people got to pay for what they done. Come on.
Next paragraph. In less than half a century, indigenous Americans lost 90,000 acres of land.
Man, read that part again. You see the white man? He did what? He took. Read that part again.
In less than half a century.
This is what Thanksgiving about. I'm telling y'all, y'all celebrating the damn the destruction of your own people. Come on.
In less than half a century, indigenous Americans.
It said less than half a century. How many years a century? 100. So less than 50 years. It took them 50 years to do what?
Indigenous Americans lost 90,000 acres of land.
90,000 acres of land. Come on.
2/3 of what they owned.
2/3 of what they own, they lost it. Do y'all understand that the white man, I'm telling you, watch these cowboy movies. They was taking people's land. Come on.
90,000 people became landless in the country of their ancestors.
Oh, man, give me Psalms 49:11. They became landless. Man, I'm telling you, these people got to pay, bro. It's like, and they know this. They know they got to pay. It's like, I always look at it like this. It's like if I had a car, right? And somebody came and stole my car. Matter of fact, they robbed the whole car lot, right? They just took the whole damn car lot. They took all the cars out the car lot. And let's just say this 1972. And they got a car lot 1972. Let's just say a Cutlass, them 442, them nice ones, them Chevelles back then. You know, them Impalas, them nice, car. They classics, right? And just say they just stole the whole lot. And matter of fact, they went in there and killed everybody that worked in there. And it was your family. They killed everybody that worked in there, right? And then that's what they do. They take the cars, right, and they put them in the garage. And they write a note. And they tell the history on how they got their car and put it in a glove department. And they sit up there and leave the car in the garage with the note in the damn glove department, let's say for 30 years. So let's say 50 years. It go from 1972, whatnot, all the way, let's just say, to 2022. Let's just say that. How many ever years, right? And you go in your, looking at garage and you say your grandparents died and You go look in the garage and say, whoa, Daddy got a 72 Chevelle in here. He said I can have it. And you happy, you go telling everybody, you even drive it around town, and you look in the glove box, and there's a letter in there. In the glove box, it tells exactly how in the hell you got the Chevelle. Now, what a good Christian supposed to do? Because the letter say they went into the damn car lot place and they killed everybody and took the damn cars. You read this, blood still on the damn paper. The blood stains on the damn paper, on the key ring. And you read this, the Christian thing to do would be to what? Call the damn cops, turn your damn self in, turn your granddaddy in. If he died or not, whatnot, at least get the damn car out of your possession because you know it wasn't gotten lawfully, right? It's the same thing with America. It's the same damn thing. Somebody got to pay for what we're reading because they came over here and took this land, right, passed it down to their grandkids. Now their grandkids going around saying, this land is your land, my land in your, from California to the New York Valley. You know how I know that damn song? This land was made for you. They made me learn that damn song in the damn second grade, and it never, look, I'm telling you, there's some brainwashing white supremacy stuff. You know what I'm telling you? They make you stand up and pledge allegiance to the damn flag, the red, white, and blue flag. They want you to feel proud about something they have taken. I'm telling you, God is going to destroy these people for what they have done. Just like I was giving the scenario about the car, man, you better get the damn car back to where it belongs. The people you stole it from, you need to give back. The people that you stole this land from, you need to give it back to them. Because we're going to read in a minute, if it's you found in your hand, you're going to get put to death. I'm telling you. So we got to understand, if you celebrating Thanksgiving, you are in cahoots with the white man doing what we finna read about and taking this land. And read that.
The book of Psalm, chapter 49 and verse 11.
Read.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
See, when the white man takes something, they think it's going to continue forever. When they take a land, like they took America Vespucci came over here and took this land, or you go just look around your county, or you look around your streets, street sign numbers, or the county or the cities and stuff, they all named after somebody. And that inward thought is going to continue forever. Come on.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
From children, from to all generations, meaning they gonna do this for their grandkids. See what I'm saying? That's what's in their mind. That's what they done with America. That's why they say proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. See, I learned that stuff in the 2nd and 3rd grade. I ain't supposed to know that damn country ass song. But it's like the Pledge of Allegiance. They made us learn that stuff because they was putting white supremacy on our brain. Come on.
They called their lands after their own names.
They called the lands after their own names. Just like now we in Nashville. So it was a white man somewhere named Nash, and Ville means village, or like Louisville, all right? Or like Huntsville, or like Davidson County, or like Madison County. These stuff is named after these damn presidents. If you go through the streets of damn here in Nashville, you got McGavick Pike, Hardin Place. If you go out there to the damn slave plantation, which is what's it called out there? Belle Meade slave plantation, and you'll read about the McGavicks, how they had slaves. You'll read about the Hardings. They was two families that married, intertwined into each other, and they owned Nashville back then. And now they got parkways named after them. You got interstates. You got expressways named after them. All right? Why? Because the Bible said that they think that stuff going to last forever, but it ain't going to last forever. I'm telling you now. When Christ coming back, we tearing all of it down. Right. It ain't going to be a such damn thing as no damn Nashville. It ain't going to be a such thing as no Jackson. What do you think a town named Jackson from? From Andrew Jackson? Got to be. You know what I'm saying? They think that stuff going to last forever. That's what the Bible say. Read it again.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
That's what they do. They call their lands after their own names. Just look on the map. They call the names after their lands after their own names. They have left some names like after the Cherokee Indians or the Seminole Indians. They have left some of the names in these counties and states and stuff after them, but they don't own it. They done took it. I'm telling you, they don't own it, and they have taken it from the Native American Indians. And this is what you're celebrating when you're celebrating Thanksgiving. Now let's go back to the book. Or did we finish the book?
No, sir. In less than half a century, indigenous Americans lost 90,000 acres of land.
And the white man took it and named it after themselves. Come on.
2/3 of what they owned. 90,000 people became landless in the country of their ancestors.
Come on.
Millions of acres passed to eager white homesteaders.
Read that again. What?
Millions of acres.
Not hundreds, not thousands, but millions of acres. Come on.
Passed to eager white homesteaders.
Right. To eager white homesteaders. Like what's them boy's name on Bonanza? The damn Cartwrights. Yeah, like the damn Ben Cartwright now. They just took it. They was eager homesteaders. Come on.
Seeking their American dream.
They were seeking their American dream, and they got it. Why? Because of our disobedience. Because of the Native American Indians. Because of their disobedience, they got their dream, and their dream is our nightmare. Come on.
Native Americans were economically crushed.
All right, they was economically crushed. Do you hear that? The white man is still to this day economically crushing them. All right, crushing us. They got to pay. Come on.
Additionally, the Dawes Act acted against Native American society in the name of Christian education.
In the name of what?
Christian education.
In the name of Christian education. This is how they came. Come on.
And assimilation.
All right, and assimilation meaning joining with the assimilating, meaning you intertwining with them. You learn. Give me that scripture about mingled among the heathen and learn their ways. I think it's Psalms 106 or 107. And we was mingled among the heathen and learned their ways. Come on.
The book of Psalms, chapter 106 and verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen.
And we were mingled among the heathen. That's called assimilation. Okay, come on.
And learned their works.
Yeah, that's assimilation when you mingle among the heathen and learn their works. All right, come on.
Verse 36. And they served their idols.
All right, and they learned to serve the white man idols. They started. Native Americans now celebrating Christmas. You got Native Americans celebrating Halloween. They even celebrating the damn 4th of July on their stolen damn land. That's like them when I was making the scenario about the car. It's like, hell, the car belonged to your granddaddy, but they come pick you up in and say it's theirs and riding you around with it. Matter of fact, they don't even let you damn drive the damn car. They just let you pump the gas in the cold. Man, I'm telling you. Come on.
And they served their idols.
All right. They served the idols of the white man. Come on.
Which were a snare unto them.
Which was a snare. They went into a deeper trap, a deeper hole of idolatry than they was already in, that pissed God off and had God come over and the Most High sent them over here to get them. All right. And to take them back to Europe and different places and scatter them in slavery too. Because they pissed God off. All right. And then when they got mingled with the white man, they went into further idolatry. That's why they don't have nothing to this day. Just like we don't. Come on. Was that it? Go back to the scriptures I had you at. Oh, no. What was we reading? We was reading the book.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
In the name of Christian education and assimilation, it carefully sought to destroy family and community life.
Did you hear that? Read that part again, man.
In the name of Christian education and assimilation.
Hold on. In the name of white Jesus, in the name of the Baptist Church, the Seventh-day Adventist Church, the Church of Christ.
It carefully sought to destroy family and community life.
All right. It said it carefully. it carefully, meaning they took crafty counsel. All right. When they do something carefully, they mean they had a counsel. That mean they sit there and they thought about, they played chess, in other words. They thought about the future on how to destroy these people and how to keep them destroyed, how to keep them at the bottom. All right? Come on.
Children were taken from their parents.
Do you hear that? Children were taken from their parents. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 32. Just to show you these are the 10 tribes of Israel. This book is called Black Indians. I'm telling y'all, we did not write this book. We didn't ask the man to write this book. We just found the book and we read it. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters
Come on.
shall be given unto another people.
All right. Come on. That's in the Bible. That was going to happen to the Israelites for their disobedience. Showing you that the Native American Indians were the Israelites. Come on. Are the Israelites. Excuse me.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And it wasn't going to be any might in their hand to get their children back. Now go back to the book. Let's read it. See if they had any might.
Children were taken from their parents and sent to schools run by Protestant missionaries.
Because they couldn't even get them back. So they was taken. They forced the children to go to Catholic school. And you can imagine what they was doing. If they doing all this stuff in these Catholic schools now, raping and funding them with kids and boys, you can imagine what they was doing when the law was on their side, when the law wasn't even looking at them. You can imagine what they was doing to those children because they are a sick people. Come on.
Brother was separated from brother.
All right. Brother was separated from brother. Come on. That's going into what we just read and said the eyes should look and were failing and longing for them all the day long. Come on.
Sister from sister.
Same thing. Come on.
And then separated from anyone who spoke their language.
All right. And separated from anyone who spoke the Hebrew language because that's what they were speaking. All right. They separated them. All right. Come on.
Speaking a native language or making contacts that reinforce their native heritage.
All right. So they didn't what? Give me Jeremiah 17 and 4. What was they doing? See, I can imagine when the 10 tribes, they got to this side and they seen how beautiful it was. You know, they were so excited and they started to building and cause that book is in the American Holocaust, what we're going to read in a minute, how beautiful it was over here. And they got beside themselves, they fell into idolatry and they didn't think the Lord was going to judge them, but the Lord judged them. Come on.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
So we just read in this book called The Black Indians where the white man was forcing the North American Indians, the Native American Indians, to what? Discontinue from their language, all right, to discontinue from their heritage, all right, to discontinue from their God, made them serve the damn white man as their God, even took the kids, all right, and forced the kids to go to their schools to learn about a white damn God. Come on.
From the heritage that I gave thee.
All right, from the heritage that the Lord gave us, we discontinued it because when they went into the river Euphrates and the Most High formed a miracle and he stopped the troubling of the water and let them get through there, all right, the Most High sit up there and gave them, when they came over here, they had their heritage, but they got over here and they messed up and God made them to discontinue from their heritage. And you got damn Native American Indians right now will argue to this day that they are not the Israelites and they are not our brothers and we are niggers and they are white people. I'm telling you, come on.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
And look, and now they'll sit up here serving their enemies in the land that they know is not because they came over here, they found the new land. First they didn't know nothing about it, but now guess what? They serving their enemies. Come on.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger.
All right, now, why? Because God is angry with them because they fell into idolatry. All right, now go back and read in the book.
Speaking a native language or making contacts that reinforce their native heritage were severely punished.
Now read it. You just started somewhere. Just read the thought before that.
Brother was separated from brother, sister from sister.
This was all to get them to bow down to white Jesus, Christianity, and white supremacy. All right, come on.
And then separated from anyone who spoke their language.
They done us the same way. When we came from the western coasts of Africa, these people done us the same way. I'm telling you, in 1619. Come on.
Speaking a native language or making contacts that reinforce their native heritage.
So if they caught you even trying to get back to your God and try to keep the Sabbath day or keep the law, statutes, and commandments of God, what happened?
Were severely punished.
Were severely punished. Give me that in Maccabees. The white man done it to them there too. I think it's Maccabees. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you can read that one.
2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
Now read that in the book again. What they said they done.
Speaking a native language or making
Read
contact.
the thought before that.
Oh, yes, sir. Brother was separated from brother, sister from sister, and then separated from anyone who spoke their language. Speaking a native language or making contacts that reinforce their native heritage were severely punished.
They was severely punished, mean they was put to death. All right, they was put to death. Now go back and read it in the Bible again.
Verse 6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. And in the day of the king's birth.
Hold on, stop. Let's go to First Maccabees 1 and 45. That's what I was looking for. Is it 1 and 45? Let's go to 1 and 40. Let's start with 1 and 49. Yeah, First Maccabees 1. Let's start at 45.
First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 45. And forbid burnt offerings.
Hold on. Let's start at 41.
Yes, sir.
Because King Antiochus, these are the same white people. I'm telling y'all. These they ancestors. All right. This is how they know to even do this to the Indians or do this to us as well, because they read and understood their history and who they were. They said, and Antiochus or Antiochus, however you want to say his name, he did it, so we can do it. Let's see what he done.
First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws.
All right, now go back to the book. Go back to the book and read up. Yes, go sir. Up before
the brother part.
Yeah, go up before the brother part, because he told him the same thing.
It says, in the name of Christian education.
In the name of Christian education. This is in the name of Christianity. Antiochus done the same thing. In the Bible, it just said, moreover, Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. In that book, it just said, what?
In the name of Christian education.
That's the name of democracy, a Christian education, that what? Everybody should be one people. Come on.
And assimilation.
All right, assimilation means everybody should be one people. Come on.
It carefully sought to destroy family and community life. Children were taken from their parents.
All right, stop. Now go back to the Bible.
Verse 42. And everyone should leave his laws.
Everyone had to leave their laws, okay? They did not want them. All right, keeping the laws of God. All right, read it in the book.
Children were taken from their parents and sent to schools run by Protestant missionaries.
See, they had to leave their laws, and they had to go to the white man's schools ran by some damn Protestant missionaries. Come on now, read the Bible.
And everyone should leave his laws, so that all the heathen then agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath.
All right, let's go to 48.
Verse 48.
No, 47.
Verse 47. Set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation.
So this was the commandment of the king, that they had to do these things. Come on.
To the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die.
Said he should die. Now go back and read the book again.
Children were taken from their parents and sent to schools run by Protestant missionaries. Brother was separated from brother, sister from sister, and then separated from anyone who spoke their language. Speaking a native language or making contact that reinforced their native heritage were severely punished.
Meaning they was put to death or whipped, tarred and feathered. All right. So, was that it?
No, sir.
Keep reading.
Far from home, children were thrust into classrooms and instructed in the values of Christianity and private ownership.
You hear that? We was forced, forced to become Christians, and they killed us if we didn't. Come on.
Page 210. To avoid their slipping back into Indian ways.
All right. Meaning back to the Bible, the laws of Moses was the Indian ways. Come on.
During summers, pupils were not sent home. They became work apprentices for Christian families who taught them discipline and civilized values. Abuse.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? The white man don't believe nobody civilized, but they the most damn uncivilized creatures there is. And they think everybody else is uncivilized if you're not worshiping white Jesus or following their democracy. Come on.
Abuse was common.
Abuse was common, just like it is today in the Christian church. Come on.
Unreported.
And it was unreported, and you do report it now. It's just starting to come out that what all these Catholic priests are doing to these young boys and little girls, and within their denomination or church or whatnot or whatever it's called. It's still very slow punishment. All right, come on.
And not corrected.
And it's still not corrected. The damn Pope can still be the damn Pope after he done played in little boys' booty and everything. It's still not being corrected. I ain't seen the damn where the Pope is on damn trial. I ain't seen it yet. Where the damn Catholic priest is on damn trial, looking at a damn life sentence like life sentences like R. Kelly. Looking at life sentences like they had Bill Cosby. I ain't seen it. Come on.
That was it, Cal.
That was it?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go down to the destruction, because I've been going through this. Let's go, give me let's go to Habakkuk chapter 1. All right, let's talk about the Chaldeans, which is modern day. Chaldeans were the Babylonians, and we in Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great. So the Babylon the Great would be the so-called white man. When you read about the Babylonians in the Bible, it's parallel with the so-called white man. All right, come on.
Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 6. Verse 6. For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans.
So he raised up the white man. Come on.
That bitter and hasty nation.
All right, because they are bitter, they liars, and they hasty nation. They nose as hell. They just, look, man, they quick to do everything. They in everybody's business. Come on.
Which shall march through the breadth of the land.
All right, and they march through the breadth of the land from North America to South America, from South America all the way up to damn Canada. They march through the breadth of the land. Come on.
To possess the dwelling places that are not theirs.
All right, and to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs. This is what the white man did, just like the Chaldeans did. All right, they go and they looking for stuff that's not theirs. They are thieves. They are robbers. All right, they are liars. All right, come on.
They are terrible.
They are. They say they are what?
Terrible.
They terrible too. Come on.
And dreadful.
And they dreadful, meaning they evil. They wicked as hell. Come on.
Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves.
Did you hear that? Their judgment and their dignity is going to proceed. They're going to bring them own selves into destruction because they greedy as hell and they wicked as hell. Come on.
Verse 8. Their horses also are swifter than the leopards,
All right, their horses are swifter than the leopards. Come on.
and are more fierce than the evening wolves.
Uh-huh.
And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from afar. They shall fly as an eagle.
Are they gonna fly as well?
An eagle.
They're gonna fly as an eagle. Look on back of the damn dollar bill. Look in the damn federal courtroom. Look on the side of the mailbox. Look on the mail truck. All right. Their sign is always the eagle. They even got a clothing brand called American Eagle. They know that their sign is the eagle. All right. And they was going to be powerful. That's why they coming on these horses from all over. And they what?
They shall fly as the eagle.
And they a bird of prey, meaning they take what they want. They marching through the bread of the land to take what they want like an eagle would. Come on.
That hasteth to eat.
Uh-huh.
They shall come all for violence.
And they should come all for what?
Violence.
They should come all for violence. So when they came on this side of the earth and speaking those smooth words, they came for violence. They came to take the people's land. All right. They came to take the people's land. They came to kill the people. All right. They had war in their mind. They came for violence. Come on.
Their faces shall sup up as the east wind.
All right.
And they shall gather the captivity as the sand.
Uh-huh.
And they shall scoff at the kings.
And they're going to scoff at the kings. They sit up there and scoff at the real kings that was on the side of this earth, just like they scoff at us today, that we the kings of the earth. But they tell us that we ain't nobody. We niggas. We spicks, wetbacks. We coons. We're nothing. They scoff at the kings of the earth. Come on. Is that verse 11? Did you?
Verse 10.
All right, come on.
And they scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them.
Uh-huh.
They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it. Then shall his mind change.
All right, so it said when the white man do this, when he don't sit up here and killed the hell out of everybody, when he sit up there and don't took the damn land, it said then shall what?
His mind change.
Oh, I forgot about Jesus. This is the love. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever should believe in him, brother, we're all brothers now. This is what they did, these damn grandkids of these people saying now. The spirit in them have changed once they have what? Conquered this land and killed every damn body and damn sit up there and got a damn holiday called Thanksgiving. Now his mind has changed. Now we're all brothers. I'm sick of white man every time you go walk by one at work. Now, hey, how you doing, brother? They open the door and stuff, and they know their time is drawing near. Come on.
Then shall his mind change.
And now his mind done changed from he done forgot about all the damn murder, all the bloodshed, all the buffalo he done killed, all the animals he done did, look, and killed and stuff. And now he done forgot, right? Come on.
And he shall pass over.
And now he shall pass over. Come on.
And offend, imputing this his power unto his God.
Did y'all hear that? Now he gives honor and power to the white Jesus, and they say, God bless America. God bless America. That's what they do now. All right. But they gonna die. Give me Nahum, the book of Nahum 3:1 right quick. And I'm gonna end it right here. But Thanksgiving, I'm gonna tell you, it's not for us. All right, come on.
The book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city.
The Bible says destruction to this bloody city. Why is it bloody? Because they have taken it by robbery is what it's going to tell you. Woe to this bloody city because there's a lot of blood, sweat, tears, bones. I ain't even bring out the damn trail of tears of the Native American Indians. All right. On this soil. Come on.
It is all full of lies.
Because this place is full of lies. They say Jesus was born December 25th. They say he was white. They say the Israelites are white. They say everything white is right. All right? It's full of lies. That damn bunny laying eggs, that's a damn lie. Easter, everything is a lie, including Thanksgiving, which we call Thanksgiving. It's all a lie. It's all a damn a deception. You think you're doing something good because the white man let us off work. Now you think we get out work for 2 days. It's the fourth Thursday in every November. You think you get out work 2 days, it's righteous. The white man let us off, so I guess we can come together and eat. You had 365 days to get your family together and eat. You know what I'm saying? You want to wait till the damn when the chitlins go on sale. I'm just saying it's all a deception. It's all a deception, you know what I'm saying, for you to think it's good when it's really damn evil. Come on.
Woe to the bloody city.
It says destruction to this place called America, which is a bloody city. Come on.
It is all full of lies.
It's full of lies. Come on.
And robbery.
And robbery. They done stole the land. They stole the resources of this land. They stole us. They came to the western coast of Africa and stole more people. They went to the islands and got more people. They just been stealing. All right, stealing. That's all they do. They steal the oil. They steal the damn opium. They steal the damn drugs. They steal the damn gun. They steal every damn thing they get. They steal it. Then look at you like they the hardest working people on the damn planet. Don't you ever be at work, bro, and you just, you know what I'm saying, white people be working beside you or something, and they want to call, look at you like you lazy as hell, like they the hardest working people on the damn planet, right? Done gave them everything, and now and tell you to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. You niggas lazy. You niggas are drug dealers. You niggas are pimps. Look at your whores. Look at your women. Yeah, that's what they do. Why they ride around their big old boats and their yachts, and they got their little fishing boats, and they got their nice cars and nice neighborhoods, and they got everything. They got the law on their side. They got everything on their side. They got white Jesus on their side. They got everything on their side. Come on, man, read.
The prey departeth not.
The prey departeth not.
The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And there is a multitude.
That's war. That's the glittering spear and all that stuff is war coming. That's what all that says. The noise of the whip and stuff is war coming to this place. Destruction coming. All right, come on.
And there is a multitude of slain.
All right, there's going to be a lot of people die. All right, come on.
And a great number of carcasses.
A great number of carcasses. A lot of people going to die, especially if you celebrating, you in cahoots with this man celebrating the destruction of the Israelites. Come on.
And there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses because of the multitude of the whoredoms.
It's so many dead people, they stumbling over the damn bodies because of the multitude of their whoredoms. Every damn holiday, damn Babylon give you, America give you, you celebrate it. Come on.
Whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
All right, they sell nations through their whoredoms, and they under witchcraft. That's why a lot of people going to look at this video and still not understand that you under witchcraft. You think it's okay. Well, that's not. You know what witchcraft is. You tell some black people, you know, be like, hey, I don't celebrate it. They look at you crazy. They say, why you don't celebrate it? I say, because it's talking about the slaughter of the Native American Indians. That's why I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Oh, the witchcraft kicks in. They say, well, that's not what we do it for what we do it for. We do it because it's family coming together. You know, Uncle Johnny coming to town, Aunt Curlin flying in. Everybody, you know, this is why we doing it. That's called witchcraft. You have been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and tricked. Come on.
And families through her witchcrafts.
And through her what?
Witchcrafts.
Through America's witchcrafts, y'all. Give me Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 11 right quick. Oh, no, 65 and 11, my bad.
Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop.
All right, so read this again. Read it again.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord.
All right, so ye are they that forsake the Lord. Israel, come on.
That forget my holy mountain.
Which is Israel, come on.
That prepare a table.
That's called Thanksgiving. You prepare a table. You put the chitlin, green beans, hog maws, dogs, cats, all this stuff on the table. Hell, they don't even add a lobster boil now. They even eat shit on Thanksgiving. Hell, they eating crabs and stuff with corn in it, potatoes. All right, got the whole house smelling like booty and coochie. Booty from the chitlins, coochie from the seafood. I don't get it. It's messed up. Come on.
That prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering.
That troop is who was that? Was it Andrew Jackson and the F Troop? Was it Jackson? Andrew Jackson and that troop, is talking about let's just say the American soldiers or the people who came over to take the land. They prepared a table for them. All right, come on.
And that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
All right, so he don't delight, all right, in those feasts. Give me that in Amos, chapter 3. And I'm finna go to end it, because you can go on and on about this. Is it Amos 3? I delight 5 and 21. Yeah, read that.
The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21.
Read.
I despise your feast days.
You hear the Lord say he hate and he despise your Thanksgiving. He despised your Thanksgiving. Come on.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
He don't smell in your solemn churches, your assemblies. You sitting up there and having these Christmas dinners and Thanksgiving and birthday dinners, anniversary dinners, every kind of dinner you can think of, but the dinners that you're supposed to be having in the Bible, like the Passover, like the Feast of Dedication, like your New Moon feast. He despised all those other feasts, man. Come on.
Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
Just saying though, you want forgiveness of your sin. He ain't gonna forgive you. All right, come on.
Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beast. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs.
And they all sing these damn songs around damn Thanksgiving and stuff. They sing around Christmas. He said he don't want to hear that garbage. That gospel, that sad ass music, that emotional crying. He don't want to hear none of that. Talking about you thankful. Well, we're just going to be thankful. That's why we celebrate it, because we thankful. Well, you got 365 days to thank the Lord. You want to wait till THANKSKILLING or Thanksgiving to sit around at the table to eat turkey, which symbolizes, if you didn't know, it symbolizes the flesh of the Native American Indians, and the damn stuffing symbolizes the guts and all that type stuff, or the atrocities that they went through, the abuse that they went through. All right, and the damn cranberry sauce symbolizes the blood of the Native American Indians. You sit there and honor and do that, and now you can't say you don't know. We sit up here telling you it's THANKSKILLING, not Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate it. So give me Colossians 2 and 8, bro. This is my last scripture.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men.
All right, so Thanksgiving is a tradition of man. There's nowhere in the Bible God says to celebrate Thanksgiving. Do he say be thankful? Yes. Do he say celebrate or pick a day, one day out of the year to celebrate being thankful? No. All right. You be thankful every day. Come on.
After the rudiments of the world.
The rudiments of this world is the so-called European world. This is an extension of Rome, the extension of Babylon. This is an extension of Egypt. This is an extension of Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. This is an extension of our captivities all in one. This the rudiments of the world, and what?
And not after Christ.
Okay, not after Christ. Christ never celebrated Thanksgiving. All right, he never celebrated no days that was celebrating the destruction of his own people. He didn't do that. Christ didn't roll like that. He always celebrated the destruction of the enemies. All right, so with that, I hope y'all enjoyed that. This is something Christianity will not teach you. All right, shalom.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed, but at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.